Hello everybody and welcome back to the Hermitcraft server. We are on the Seven Wonders build crew with Red Eyes.
Hello.
King Happy.
Hello.
Joe.
Hello.
And today we are going to be working on the Hanging Gardens of Babylon.
So it seems like in terms of the materials that we will need, at the very least we'll need a few stacks of dirt because that's where we're gonna plant the things.
Yeah. I have virtually none.
I have a whole bunch in my house that we could use. Presumably we'll also need some buckets of water. Luckily I have like 4 or 5 of those, so each of us can grab one of those. Do we want to go grab those now? What else will we need?
I think if we're just laying out...
more than that.
Oh, we're going to need a lot more stuff, but I think if we're just laying out, it's a good place to start with the dirt as anything.
And I've got some pistons and some piston-making materials and some redstone as well. So King Happy, who knows a lot about redstone, could possibly be telling us like how big we should do stuff and things like that to make sure that we are not making inoperable farms.
I think we need to keep a track of who dies the most on the server and have regular funerals.
That'll be me.
Oh, every time there's a death message, we schedule a funeral in Sky.
There'll be a backlog. We have to do them like week in advance.
Oh, I know.
It's like having the mass weddings. We just need mass funerals.
Yeah, we could set up some mass graves, and yeah, everybody loves those.
That's one of our big build projects. We've got to do a massive graveyard.
Actually, that would be a great Halloween project to do, like a New Orleans-style graveyard with all the above-ground tombs.
I thought you'd be like doing floating islands linked together and stuff rather than... No, I thought actually like hanging structures rather than having just plants hanging. Well, you would do something like a central pillar of water or something, and then you'd have islands floating around it, linked together, and like an Amazon kind of thing or something. I don't know.
You could do it in like... I mean, you could...
You know what? We actually already have a central pillar made of water on the server.
Weird that.
Well, I know. That's what I'm saying, though, is if you imagine looking at that, and then if it just had these circular discs that came off it where water was flowing into them from the central pillar and back out.
Yeah, that could totally be done.
Yeah, I don't know. This could get really complicated depending on
Well, I would have thought
how you do it.
Instead of having a pillar like that, the top, you would have one mainstream coming down, and that would all be coming from one big sort of, a little bit larger island at the top. And then all the other islands would kind of come down as the water goes down with that. Well, ideally you want it so that each platform has its own view to the sky, so wouldn't need to have a roof over the top of it.
And because it would be cooler looking. So, okay, let's say that we did want to do the Sky Island thing, because I think that, like, because I've seen those in Sonic the Hedgehog, and those are cool there, so as long as they're not drastically different in Avatar, that's fine with me. Cleo, are you pretty happy with the Sky Island?
No, I'm absolutely happy to be honest.
Okay, so...
I know they're not quite the hanging baskets as such, but they themselves are hanging baskets of farms.
So I guess I'm just going to start making the bottom part of like one of the Sky Islands. It should be like a reverse mountain, right? Where it's got like a peak, and then it gets wider as I go up here.
Like it's being ripped out the ground.
Oh, should we have a parallel hole in the ground? Like to show that this has been torn upward? Oh,
yes,
that actually sounds
really cool.
pretty cool.
And you can have it so that they'll have their own sky bit, so that it looks like you've just pulled out parts of it from the ground and just transposed them directly upwards. And then they all be linked together. But 12?
Yeah, so if it was 48 across, that would be massive. Cleo, that's the size of our working draft plots, pretty much.
Yeah, I think they're too big if they're going to be that big, to be honest.
So maybe like 30?
30-ish, yeah. And they can be irregular shapes, so we don't have to be too precise.
I'd have been magically pulled from the earth. We've like made it mans or safe or something.
Like rails around the outside, you mean?
Well, yeah, rails is in railings. Yeah, it doesn't necessarily have to be railings per se. It could be any block as long as it's like a consistent ring of, like how Cleo had that sandstone ring around the earlier version.
No, I'm not. I'm trying to think. And if you know me, you know how hard that is.
Thinking's
sorry.
dangerous.
It's a trap, I have to say.
I was gonna say, I
Well,
could prototype it with some quartz or something. I could prototype it with quartz if you guys just wanted to kind of look and see how it
yeah,
looks.
that seems like an idea.
So like something with a high definition or a high contrast would make it more visible from the ground where the bottom
I mean,
starts and the top
Would that
begins.
I like the.
No, where we've got dirt now at the top, would that not be, I don't know, where would the stone be? Is that going to be getting near the railings for colour-wise?
Well, okay, well the stone that would go underneath the thing where it was ripped out would go underneath.
And I guess this grass, it would be grass as well here, not...
Yeah, we need to pull some grass up somehow. You know, I think that quartz block needs to be one up. Sort of like a block high, but, you know, floating. For some reason, I feel
like
that...
a rail.
Like a proper rail. I think it needs kind of like... Hey, this is still mystical. Or even maybe the ring is just one outside floating, but one outside where the ring is. So it's a slightly bigger ring floating.
Oh, like it's like Saturn's rings. It's not touching
yeah.
the actual structure.
Yeah.
Like it would have a mystical mist in between the layers, kind of bit.
Okay, yeah, so I could use wood scaffolding to offset these by one, and then we know to remove the wood. I don't know, that's probably a terrible shape. Whatever. Let me figure out the exact way to do these Saturn's rings. Oh, okay, this is where the nether brick fences come in.
See, I was thinking...
Like this.
I was thinking more up and in.
Oh,
If you
up and
give
in.
us
Okay, I thought you meant like
give us one of
outside,
the-
like orbiting.
Give us one of your blocks and I'll show you sort of where I meant.
I've got some grass. Do you want the grass? We need to place it.
Just stick a grass block in the middle and it'll start itself.
Okay, I see what you're saying there. So just one up and over.
Yeah, it's sort of like a railing and as well as a definition.
Yeah, I like that because then you can still look down and you can see out in the distance when you're...
Yeah. I was thinking glass and then that, but then I thought no, floating. Floating works. You see my first Minecraft experience was super hostile, so yeah.
You never played vanilla before that?
Not at all, no.
Really? I had no clue. What pushed you into super hostile?
I saw a Yogscast video. I hadn't even got Minecraft at that point, and that's what pushed me to get Minecraft. Actually, that looks pretty cool. From down here. Sorry.
No, that's alright.
It's harder to move the water through bridges. I guess you could use aqueducts. But yeah, I'm looking at this from Spawn, and yeah, you can definitely see it. It's hard to tell what it is because it's raining and Cleo's house is kind of in the way. But
Always in the way.
Just break down the house, then you can go view.
No, we just need to make this bigger. That's how that works.
Yeah, if this is taller, I mean, well, as people will see it in the distance, they'll come toward it, and it'll be more obvious. But yeah, this definitely looks cool.
Do you want this to go near the snow area? I'm thinking probably not.
And if you want to have a snow-themed farm, icy farm.
Yeah, it will get cold up there.
I'm gonna start sort of bridging a pathway that I've got in my head. So
Go for it. These islands could turn very deadly very quickly.
Islands of Doom.
yeah, but you see where I'm going with this sort of
Super
pattern.
hostile island.
If we have sort of like if we're curling round. Shit!
But
It's a
How
good
do
job I'm
we-
not too far away.
How do you manage to push it up when you're falling and die?
I don't know. I just suck.
Yeah,
Oh,
See,
Shush,
I've
no,
never
no,
done
no,
push it
no,
up,
no,
so
no logic.
I don't know.
No logic.
I don't know. No, when I'm in a problem with something, I wouldn't think to press a certain button to then communicate. Oh, do you need help there, Cleo? Your super hostile skills are getting there, are they?
nicked my food.
The angry ZombieCleo. My brethren are not allowed to share the melons with me.
I can't talk about melons with a straight face, so yeah.
The zombies got hold of my melons. I don't like it. Oh god, there's another zombie behind me.
Sucks
So,
to be him.
Wait, so to be knackered is to be tired, but can you knacker somebody? And if so, what does that mean? Like you exhaust them?
If you knacker somebody up, you actually mess them up.
Interesting.
Depends what part of the country you're from.
Yeah.
Being knackered normally just means tired, yeah. I
I'm
never heard the verb to knacker someone.
I spend a lot of time thinking about words.
I
You're
can
learning
tell.
all sorts of English, King. Aren't you?
Me, I know English, but there's so many different parts of it. It's ridiculous. I've talked to Biffa. It's a completely different language, basically. Oh look.
Let us know
Okay.
when you can come back.
It's okay. Although there is a zombie underneath the thing that's saying, no, I will not burn. There you go.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
he's got it covered.
Oh, it looks better now in the light. It's green.
Zombies.
I know, right?
So
well, it's one of those things. Like sometimes I want to talk to my fans, or to the viewers, and not bother you guys, right?
There
Like
she
you're
is.
having a conversation about something else. Really, Cleo?
My brain was like, I've taken it off to push to talk now, so I don't need to use any buttons like the shift key, for goodness sake. I'm first deaths on the server. My first deaths.
Really?
And oh, how many of them there are.
That was literally my first deaths.
Well, I'm gonna come dig out some dirt from over here.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Some light in over here.
Oh, my stuff's in the bottom. Okay, that's. I don't know which time of my death.
giggity.
Oh dear, it's gonna be one of those days, is it?
Yep.
Well, you did commit suicide twice. Things that today is the suicide day. That Red Eyes committed suicide. You committed suicide twice.
And
Hang on,
next
hang on.
time we're gonna push
I
you
did
off.
mine
They see how
almost
that
on
works?
No, Cleo, you died. You died early as well. You fell from the iron farm. So did
That's
Joe.
true. Okay, all my deaths so
I
far
fell
have
from
been
the iron farm
suicides.
as well.
Yeah, so Joe's on one, Red Eyes is on one.
No, I had
you're
two.
on
I fell from
three.
the iron farm the other video too.
Oh, yeah, you did. Yeah, that's twice today. So yeah, Cleo's on 3, Red Eyes on 1, you're on 2.
Hang on. This is 3 for the whole time the server's been open.
We're talking about today though.
Yeah, that doesn't work with me. I'm sorry, it doesn't wash. You're gonna have to accept your vague ineptitude with the amount of deaths you have. I'm sorry,
I
that's
got loads
just.
of
Well,
deaths.
it sounds like what Cleo is saying is, if you want her future, you got to get her past.
Oh
gonna go
god,
this is gonna go into
you're gonna
five
start
seconds.
singing again.
No, I'm not, because I know how to.
Okay, this is where I was thinking where the second island would go, and maybe.
How about this, Cleo? How about we indicate where the second island should go by digging out the hole that it'll make?
Okay.
So that way we know where it is and we have the dirt to start making it. Or wait, do you just want where that platform is? Because in that case, I'll just go do that.
Sorry, what did you ask again, Joe?
Never mind.
I never do.
I think we're all tired.
I think it's been a long day.
Dinner time.
Sorry, since when is nearly 12 at night dinner time?
Hungry.
Hungry.
I ain't eaten yet.
You sound like one of the kids at school.
Well, I'm still a student.
Well, that would be why then.
But Miss Cleo...
Don't you start, Joe. You're too old.
But Miss Cleo.
People with
Yeah,
babies
I'm-
are not
I'm
allowed
too
to do
old
that
for
to me.
People with babies.
Well, can he like mime his child and do the same sort of thing?
I don't know, can he? Is he physically able to do that?
I'm multi-talented and multifaceted. Even my facets have talents. And my talents have facets. And my tub has faucets. And we might want to make them irregular distances, like 10. Sorry, I didn't have push to talk. We might want to make them irregular distances.
See, it's not just me! It's not just me!
You want to make them regular distance, like 10, and then you cut it off.
You know, the most irregular distance, 10.
Just after she said 10, as I was like, no, irregular. I think 10 is a good number.
Oh dear.
Just waiting for another zombie fell to a death.
I'm on the ground, mate. I'm on the ground. I have to be really trying to at this distance, you know.
Well, then red eyes fell off the side of the cliff, so you can die from being on the ground.
Haven't managed it yet.
Where would the next island be then?
Well, if we sort of, I think this one probably needs to come out a bit more.
It needs to go at the back, doesn't it?
We could have this one be less circular and have it, you know.
Obtuse.
Oh, bless you. Obtuse.
I was yawning and I'm hungry. It's me, I'm a student.
Oh dear God. I'm
not very good at being adorable.
Yeah, you're managing so far.
Wait, durable or adorable?
Adorable, it came out wrong and sounded even more cute. I'm adorable.
Oh dear God. Potato.
Now look who's trying to tell him the charm.
I have no
There's
charm.
a piggy squeal in there.
What?
Like a snort came out of you.
I do that on occasion. I do snort. Oh, fuck's sake.
So
I'm going into tired, giggly, sweary mode, so just so you know that that's a thing that will start happening.
Okay, well, I think I figured out, like, how we could do the water kind of flowing thing.
Okay.
So, if you want to come up to the
that's
first...
good, Joe, that's good.
I'll
you
come
wanna
up and I'll have a look, Joe.
Okay. I mean, you don't have to. I know you're busy.
I love it when Joe's being obnoxious. It's good. Ow, it's starting to hurt.
Don't get me started.
Oh God.
So, something along these lines. What is so terrible? I'll try harder next time. Oh, God.
Your voice is shaking. I can see you smiling in real life. Just smiling while you say it.
Ow.
It hurts. I'm hungry and it hurts. I can't answer Mum, but I'm laughing too much. Oh, I just had some sounds wrong.
Meanwhile, in Tennessee, all is well.
Hyperventilating.
Shouldn't have sold all your air to the French, should you?
Oh, Joe,
Told you that
stop.
channel was
Stop
wrong.
it, stop it.
Killing us literally.
User joined your channel.
We've taken some funny shots.
I've got a white flag. I surrender. Stop it.
What?
Hey, Assassin. Remember
Hi.
how America was better than Britain at everything?
At this point, they're
Including
better
general
at laughing.
competence?
Ow.
What? I'm afraid I don't want to know.
No, it's pretty okay.
It's pretty okay. Please, so hungry. Minecraft food. Got some potatoes for you.
Assassin, are you anywhere near Cleo's house?
Hang on.
Here,
I can
here.
be.
Oh God, where
So
are you?
essentially, the
Thank you.
islands that I've been putting water in, apparently they don't think I did a very good job. They've been laughing at me.
That's not why we've been laughing.
You must not have done a good job because that is some, that's some laughing.
This is just gonna be a standalone video. It's just like a bunch of British
10
people who
minutes
won't
of
stop
laughing.
laughing.
It is this one that's down at the bottom.
Oh
right.
God. Oh dear God.
I'm furnituring
Further uphill
the
from
island.
the spoon.
Oh,
blood.
that looks really dangerous.
No, dangerous.
Oh God, it's only dangerous if you fall. Trust me.
Well, I understand, so.
Well, Cleo's already done it, what, 3 times? 2 times?
Yeah, but only twice from this place, so it doesn't really count.
Alright, so
Okay.
you want me down there? Is that what?
Wait.
No,
Oh,
I was saying you could come look at the thing if you wanted. This is
Yes, I would like to do this.
We're up in the sky. We're in the sky. You can see us from Cleo's house.
Oh, I must be at the wrong house.
Are you at the one that got spooned? Dang it, Red Eyes.
oh God.
You're on the ground. Where were you?
Where did you fall?
Where'd you fall from?
Does it really matter?
No, not really, to be honest. Oh,
I don't want you to know my shame.
my secret shame. Oh.
I got some more dirt here, by the way, in this chest.
Oh no!
Another like
Oh.
10 stacks.
I
This
survived.
one? The one?
Are you falling, Joe? Is
Assassin, how do you not see us? Assassin,
Because
okay, I
I'm
see
blind.
you. I see you. Do you? What's your render distance set at? Assassin, I'm coming.
It's set at
Actually, that's
1.
a good point. It's at 4.
Okay, I'm right here. I'm right here. Assassin, right here. Okay,
Oh.
this way.
Okay.
Big
just walked away
shiny
from
thing
it.
up in the sky.
Yeah, I
Shiny
saw that.
thing.
I didn't see you guys up there, though.
Yes, this is where we all are.
You
Haven't you
told
seen our
me
death
nothing.
messages?
I've only
What the hell's wrong
seen
with you?
red eyes.
Actually, Joe, I do like the water. I've now I've stopped laughing. I do like the water.
Yeah, I'm not okay with this. I keep thinking about it, and I don't want it. No thanks.
You don't want
You're
it.
not okay
Don't
with
want what?
I
You
don't
wanna
want
work-
any melons. I've had enough.
You're not hungry?
I got bread and potatoes and carrots. I'm good. Got all
Yeah,
the
but they're not
foods.
melons. Come on now.
Melons are wimpy.
Succulent.
Just a wimpy, weak source of food, to be honest. But you know,
Exactly. Almost as bad as spider eyes, but
it was good for me though that he'd done it to me just like then because I was running out of food. So you know. Oh, I hate you. There are no words for how much I hate you right now.
What happened? And who
I don't know,
is
she
you?
fell off.
yeah, who
Yeah,
do you
I
hate?
fell off.
Don't hate me.
The word "fell" is
Are you mad?
You know what? You know what?
You mad, Chloe?
Don't irritate zombies. Just saying. Yeah, that's a good plan. You run. You run fast. I know somebody who's getting a zombie horde at some point in their house. Which one is yours again?
The one that looks like a duck merged with a submarine
the
merged with
nether
nether.
Yeah, that's about right.
I guess who built it though? Venom.
Duck
So you
merged.
can't even Exactly. It's just like another duck submarine.
Duck submarine.
We all nether duck in another submarine.
No, Joe, just don't.
Oh, for God's sake.
Oh, good, it's raining, and you died. I'm so happy about both parts.
This
I love it
side
when a
has
plan
melons.
comes together. Sorry, what was that?
Oh, this side hold of melons. Some women are just too choosy.
Or they have basic standards. I wouldn't use your personal experience as the benchmark here.